Why, hello there. And yeah. So I know that I've done a lot of content making today, done a live stream earlier today. But today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind to talk about and stuff. And that is the fact that I became a toxic person behind the scenes. And I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it at all. And I want to come clean with everything. If you have any questions on it, I'll answer them openly. Openly. Not as possible, openly. No lying, no nothing. Simply smiling, because I've never been in this situation before, and I'm not used to putting myself out there and apologizing on the internet before. And that, first off, what started this? What started this whole entire thing of me being this toxic person? Well, I guess it stems from the very beginning when me and my friend used to one up each other in basketball. And then it got to the point where he saw me a game called Brawlhalla. And then when I played that game, me and him started to go really at it with each other. And then after that, when me and him started being friends, I started to play Brawlhalla more about myself. And then I started downward spiraling of getting more and more and more triggered easier and easier and easier by stuff that no one to be getting triggered by. Like I started to spotty spam people and message spam, and it got into the point where I got myself doxxed twice. And that's because of my dumbass fault for messaging people on the internet. And that was started and ever since that moment, I kept on doing it behind the scenes of the channel. And that leads me to, why did I say the N-word to a kid or possibly to a teenager or kid on the Xbox chat? And that was big. I have no excuses. I was upset. I was pissed beyond all means. And I wasn't thinking at all, not thinking clearly. And I decided to use this keyboard and also clean it to Control-C, spam the N-word to that person, straight up. And I am sorry for becoming that type of person that, allowed myself to do that. And then that's why I got banned on May 19th, 2024 for a year. And I knew that to speak up. I would just get to anything else in that video. And I kind of kept this under wraps for that long. And to be honest, like, last night I really had a reflection of my attitude. And I realized it's always been me causing issues, causing people to hate me, and causing people to target me on Xbox, and just to dox me and stuff like that. And, yeah. And does this mean that I'm over a toxic person? I will. No. It does not mean that. At all. I'm generally a quiet, socially awkward, quiet tomboy trans woman that has a hard time starting conversation. I just allowed the game Brawlhalla to get under my skin way too much. It just started taking the game way too seriously, to the point where my mindset on the game is where I always have to be good. Always have to be good. And I'm starting to realize that's not a good mindset to have. And it destroys the fun for me and for anyone else going against me. And I will try I will try my best to reform, to refix my mindset. And I'm gonna be taking a break playing Brawlhalla for indefinitely, because I feel like the game's causing me more and more and more issues. And does this mean that I'm gonna keep on spot spamming, message spamming? No. Telling possibly kids, teenagers to go off themselves? No. Because that's something that, straight up, it's just a bad thing to say to a kid and teenager, and this makes you look bad, and then overall, it makes me look bad as a content creator as well. So, yeah, and I knew for a fact that eventually I would need to come clean and to talk about, this at some point in time. And that's why I made the video talking about it, but this stream's going more where you all can ask questions about it and stuff like that. Like, I straight up allowed the game to control my attitude and the way I think. And I said to everyone, told people to go off themselves, possible kids and teenagers, and I'm sorry. Like, I am deeply, deeply sorry. Like, I am coming to terms with the fact that this is my fault and I am taking accountability for my actions. Because it doesn't matter if you're a content creator on or off camera, you still have to treat others with respect no matter how they play the game. No matter if it's annoying or it's being rude towards you. You still have to keep an open mind, keep a cool head, and just calm down. Hey, don't beat yourself up for it. You are forgiven. Hello, Kristen Ebers. I know, I knew that eventually this was gonna come up to light eventually, and it's always been in the back of my head for like a year. Not gonna lie. Of telling you all the truth eventually. And it was always took me this long to expose myself, quote unquote. In a way. I don't even telling kids I'm 21 years old. Trans woman. Like, I ought to be known better by now. Like, I never really expected myself to become this person, to be honest. I never thought that a game could control, emotions that strong and trigger me to do bad stuff, to get myself banned for a year. It's something I don't want anyone else to become, straight up. Like, this is something that I don't agree with. Telling people to go off themselves and then not listening to their what they have to say. I allowed my defensiveness to control. I'm not gonna lie. I allowed that to take control, and I was scared making that video earlier today. Not gonna lie. Because of the fact that, I was scared. Even made my mate the post going, I'm gonna expose myself tomorrow. I was scared, even typing that on my phone and stuff like that. And I know that you promise you all who are subscribed to put it unsubscribe and not see me as the person you once saw me as. And we all gotta remember that we are human at the end of the day. We make mistakes, but the best thing that you can ever do if you're content creator, or even if you're not, is to own up to it and just say, hey, I'm sorry, and I will try to get better and be better and stuff like that. Because just because I allowed the game to control me, like I pretty much allowed people in the Bahala community to get me easily triggered because of emotes, taunts, and I'm not gonna lie, they're right. I allowed some most smallest of things bother me. All for just elo and just to make it a diamond. Guessing I also wanted it to prove to myself so bad and to others that I'm good at the game that I lost focus of what a game really is. Like, so, yeah, like I was scared telling you all this from the very get-go. Because I know how this stuff usually goes when a content creator gets himself into trouble. And I never ever meant for myself to go for this long without telling you all. And for me to finally realize it's causing me more more bad than good. Like, and I allow kids, teenagers, to mess with my head. Like, I will work on it, 100% work on it so that this doesn't happen. So I feel like with camera quality, I don't know why it's like that. But, yeah. It's something that last night I legit looked back on because, not gonna lie, this person, we could say their name, made me realize that I became, this toxic person. Like, and all because of Brawlhalla. Before Brawlhalla, I wasn't the type of person that takes things seriously. Okay, I've said over like bad words, but never to the point where I'll tell people to like go off themselves and stuff like that. Or tell them how to play the game. It's something that I don't like about myself that became. Like, it disgusts me that I kept it a secret from you all for so long. For a year. Pretty much. I said the N-word to a bunch of kids and to teenagers. Spammed it. I didn't say the N-word with my mouth. I typed it, then spammed it. In Xbox messages. And to be honest, I don't blame anyone for not liking me in the Brawlhalla community. What I done to them, how much I annoyed them, how much I just wouldn't listen, just because of my ego getting in the way, because of my defensiveness. And that's why I feel like I can't play competitive games anymore. Because it causes me more harm than good towards myself than towards others. And all I've been doing is repeating the same phrase. Don't stick spam. Play this way, this way, this way. And to be honest, I want them to stop doing it from my own personal game. So that I can win more. And so that I can make it a diamond easier in Brawlhalla. And sometimes I don't want them to improve, but you can't control how someone plays. And I'm sorry. So if you have any questions, I'm all ears. because, yeah, I'm all ears, answering any questions y'all might have for me. And yeah, like, straight up, I never meant for this to go this far. I never meant, my intention was to just be a better person, but while I'm trying to do that, I became a worse person behind the scenes. And guessing my PC acting up is karma in a way for causing, for being this type of person. And guessing I'm dragging this way too far, but I'm honestly scared of what you all think. I don't know why I don't care what you all think, but I know YouTube, I know the internet, and it is a wild place for people when they see the video, and possibly this stream, they're gonna think a whole lot of me and make videos. I'm not saying they will, because I'm a small content creator, but I just want to be known that I never meant for this to go this far. Where like I got nothing else to say. I just feel disgusted, disappointed, and overall disgusted. Like, it's something that's hard for me to really wrap my head around. I've been doing this for 2 years possibly, to kids, to teenagers, and annoying others just so that they can play the way that makes me happy, not the way that makes them happy. And yeah, like, it's something that I'm gonna be working on definitely. And if I ever do go back playing Brawlhalla, I'll keep my cool headed, try my best, and just stay calm and try to have fun with the game as much as possible, because I generally want this whole situation to be over with. So if you have any questions, join Discord, and yeah, because yeah, join a Discord that's linked on top of the channel page. And yeah, like, I never meant for this to happen. So if you have any questions, join Blue Sky, and yeah, because I'm thinking about, doing more questions on Discord as well. If you have any questions on there, because of the fact that I caused this to happen. I kept on annoying others, being toxic, closed-minded, and not seeing things through. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for letting you all down and disappointing you all. And yeah, like, I'm the type of person that's gonna own up to it, no matter how bad the situation is. I know that might sound, but that doesn't mean, like, if you're a pedophile, you're gonna own up to it. Yes, but am I ever gonna become that? No, because I know my boundaries and other people's boundaries as well. And plus, that's just weird, for one. And if it's excellent, I will make an update video, an update stream, a post on Blue Sky and on Discord of the new all. And yeah, like sometimes if you're someone that does YouTube or content creation, you have to own up to your mistakes. You have to take full accountability for actions, not hide away like I've been doing for a year. Because I was just too scared of what you all would think of me, and just scared there was so much our channel growth, and too scared that people would make videos on me, to be honest. So yeah, to anyone that I hurt in the Bahala community, I'm deeply sorry, and that I never meant you any harm. I never meant to be this annoying person. I know that you probably don't like me because of how much I annoyed y'all over the past 2 to 3 years. You did some awful shit to y'all. And then if I could take anything back and change anything, I would change that I wouldn't care as much about being good at the game until the game for absolute fun for what the game has to offer. And I try to always win in the game and have the same mindset like every single Brawlhalla player has. Is to always try to win, win, win. Cause it gets tiring. It gets tiring not even trying, being a toxic person, being hateful, being this hateful, toxic person that makes others feel worse about themselves than good. And yeah, I feel like that's all I really have to really say. I wasn't just gonna be repeating myself. So yeah. So if you did enjoy this 22-minute stream, I guess, then leave a like, subscribe. Because I knew that I had to make a live stream on this, eventually talking about this, eventually and more in depth. And I'm definitely going to talk about it more in the Discord. So, yeah. So I'll catch you all in the brand new video that I already set to upload tomorrow. And then, yeah. I'll catch you all there. See ya.